What we're doing here today is that we are introducing the kids to the exciting things, fun things that you can do in technology. So what we're commemorating is actually Hour of Code, being a global Hour of Code week. This is an initiative that Accenture is involved in globally and has committed to actually support globally. And what we're also doing is we've got kids that are graduating today that have been part of a year-long coding program called Coder Dojo.
This particular program, the Coding Dojo, which I believe runs every 2 Saturdays, is something that comes out of that same process as well. I think Accenture are looking to move their program to our premises here in Braamfontein at Simmelholm Precinct, and that will bring it that much closer. Then we'll have 2 programs that are owned by Accenture that are actually being run off Simmelholm premises.
Coder Dojo is a coding program that we've also inherited from Global Accenture. With Coder Dojo, we've got 45 kids that we teach programming. So with our Coder Dojo kids, we have 45 of them from 3 NPOs. They are from the townships of Alexandra, Olivenhout, Bosch, and Diepsloot. So those kids have been with us throughout the year, doing Scratch, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript.
Today is about getting you into gear and teaching you how to do coding. It's not anything scary, anything can do technology. You can create your own games. You know, you can start playing around with technology.
It started with basic programming, so the basic initial language that they're exposed to is Scratch, and Scratch is basically a drag and paste language, a very easy language for kids to understand.
It's more like a user interface programming that teaches them the logic basically. So in programming you don't have to say if, so just drag and drop from a pane, yeah exactly, so that's giving the logic basically.
They then progress to HTML, JavaScript, and a number of languages. So the kids that are graduating today are between the ages of 6 and 17, and they've then been progressing according to their respective paces. So today what we're basically doing is recognizing them and actually acknowledging the hard work that they've actually done.
The whole aim of this particular place is to make sure people can get the coaching they need to be sustainable and to also move the needle on digital and tech startups in Joburg.
It's so easy to get into tech. It's not something intimidating, it's not something foreign, it's not something I can't get into because I don't have a degree, and that's one of the values that the Makerspace brings. It's accessible tech.
When I started coding, I was in varsity, and I literally had no idea what that is. I was like, what is this? I'm just seeing lines of code. So think about it, from this foundation now, they already have that foundation that they can use to build onto it.
Right, we like to actually take it as far as say STEAM. We actually like to put the art into it as well, because we've also, I think the world has started shifting to understand that it's not just the science and technology subjects that are really important, it's also the artistic element of it. And that's why we're able to take virtual reality or augmented reality and use it in mining, for example.
So today, for them to get to learn the augmented reality side of things, to get to know about 3D printing, these are things that they see these things and they think, oh, it must be very complex to do them. But I'm thinking it's a great experience for them to actually get to be a part of this and see how it's really done. Today is about you. Be inquisitive, learn as much as you can, enjoy. I'm certain that each and every one of you today is going to walk away with something special.
It's nice seeing these kids doing such amazing stuff, man. I know there are a lot of kids out there who don't get to have this opportunity, but what I can say to the kids, they must just embrace what they have now. It's good exposure. They've got like technology here, they've got computers, they're building awesome stuff.
It's really about the activity, about getting hands-on, about doing it together.
So the Hour of Code is mainly about getting to demystify, or if you say code and technology, everyone thinks, ooh, something scary. So that session is mainly about making this more acceptable or knowable or demystify that it's not something scary, anyone can do code. basically anyone can do code.
So Hour of Code is a global initiative that usually happens during Computer Science Week. So it is aimed at equipping children with STEM skills: science, technology, engineering, and maths.
It's a fantastic opportunity that we have to run this Disability Month and Hour of Coding Day today with Tshimologong Precinct and Accenture.
We really believe in early exposure, and we want to create keenness, excitement for kids in the STEM world. So the kids that we have today, we hope that one day, they can be able to then access the Accenture bursary program that we have.
We're an ecosystem, we're an incubator, we're an enabler, we're an educator. That's what Tshimologong really is.
Our team is CC, Corporate Citizenship, and it has merged with Inclusion and Diversity. So that's where the Hope School kids come in. Hope School is a school that deals with children that have profound disabilities.
Both physically impaired, children with physical impairments, as well as children who are able-bodied, hanging out together and helping each other. That for me is creating the kind of world that we want to live in, a world that's got highly educated people who've got lots of empathy for each other, and building the kind of country that we all want our children to grow up in.
Right now, everything is all about technology. So I think this it's a good way to get kids excited about working with technology.